Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'll be taking you through more of an externally rotated hip sequence. So if you're feeling some tightness maybe in your inner thighs and you haven't really worked on any kind of wider stance in a while, this video covers a lot. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Let's start warming up the body by creating a plie and a reach. As you bend the knees, reaching overhead, sinking into your glutes and your heels. We'll just sneak in a few more here, warming up the body before we begin. Go ahead and stand up tall, turn your toes forward. We're going to create a windmill in a wide parallel stance. Right arm down, left arm up. Push your hips back as you rotate that top arm and your spine here. We're going to do 3 each side, hinging from our hips. You can inhale forward and then exhale to spiral back up nice and tall. Switching for the other side, left arm down, right arm up. You can create a slight bend in both knees as you hinge the hips behind you. Now let's go ahead and hold a plie position isometrically, bending the knees over the ankles. Hold the lower body right where it is. The challenge is to keep the knees from rolling in. Actively push them apart as you rotate your trunk. Arms at a letter T. Now you can exhale to rotate, inhale to center. Nice work. Let's come on down to the mat here. We're going to take this into a very low squat. Now, if you need to hold on to an object or a door as you do this, that's completely fine. Just start to settle into as low as you can go comfortably. And here I am just rocking side to side, finding my position, taking the right arm up once I'm here, and then lowering back down. Left side and lower. Go ahead and stand up, take a moment, give the legs a break, keeping that same squat stance, and then we'll find our way back down again. Maybe just feeling the position a little more here, and right arm up, you can inhale and back down and reaching the left. Excellent. Go ahead and stand back up, give yourself a moment. We will come back down and do one more of these low squats with an active reach. Nice work. Let's stand up and we're going to transition with a wider stance here into a low lunge with the left leg forward. Go ahead and twist your body to face the left leg. Lower the right knee here. Pause for 3 breaths. From here, push your hips back for a brief hamstring stretch and back to low lunge. Repeat that 2 more times on this side. Let's lift the back knee, rotate through the center, organize your toes and hands, and now we're facing the right side. Lower the left knee, holding here for 3 breaths. Gently pushing back for hamstring stretch and back into your low lunge. Repeat that 2 more times here, following your breath. Excellent. Gently elongate the legs. We're going to go ahead and come back to a straddle position and then rotate the toes to face the left side. Now your trunk is going to follow that rotation here, holding for 2 breaths, hands outside the left foot. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch across your right side and then transition towards the right. Toes face the right, body rotates over this right side, holding and breathing. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and complete 1 more rotation for each side. Excellent. We can check in here with creating another low squat position with our toes facing out. You can find your hands here at the center and just sinking a little bit lower perhaps in this low squat position. Focusing on your breath. Feet are pressing into the floor as well as the knees pressing outward. Excellent. From here, go ahead and sit back into a straddle. We're going to create a rotation with our trunk as well as our legs here with a straddle rock. Now with this, I'm actually lifting my hip off of the mat and then I'm coming into this twist of my upper body. Go ahead and rotate towards the other side. Now you can actively press through the sides of the feet as you hold this rotation and just taking about 3 breaths each direction here. Excellent. We're going to finish with one more on the right side here. Make sure that you're really getting this active twist and push through both feet. And then you're going to come on back to center. Go ahead and check in with your legs, your hips, and just see how you feel. Next position, go ahead and find a 4-point, but we're going to start with the knees very wide. From there, you're going to go ahead and find the toes together, creating an active frogger. Now, arms are in front. I want you to push the hips back over the heels, feeling the adductors, your inner thigh muscles, and then push the hips forward here. Try to keep a neutral spine throughout. Now you're actively pushing through the knees into the floor, getting more external rotation in your hips. Let's do 2 more, keeping it active through the legs and the inner thighs. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and sit back into a brief child's pose here before we continue. Next, we're taking this into an active mobility drill for external rotation of our hips. Let's go ahead and stand, wide stance, toes face forward. Transfer your weight to one leg into a low squat. The other leg rotates to face the ceiling. Press back up to center and transfer to the other side. Now, the low squats we did earlier in this sequence is going to help you get into this low position on both sides. Take your time, keep your chest square, tension in your upper body to keep your balance, and just maintain your focus and your breath. Feeling your inner thighs and the external rotation, deep squat, and then pressing back through the center. Great job, you are all done with this external hip mobility sequence. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more hip mobility drills like this and much more. Thanks so much and have a great day.